Shalom, shalom, all praise be to Yahweh, Shem Shai, B'Shem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Most on the Ruel. Shalom to the elect worldwide. The elect of Israel, shalom. Yeah, this is about, the videos, circulating, Trump being injured by, as they say, a grazing bullet at a Pennsylvania rally, man. Now, there's all these videos circulating. Obviously, the mainstream media is always going to exaggerate things or make it seem real, but if you know by now, the mainstream media, for the most part, is just a theater show, man. They use manipulation of the mind. Yeah, manipulating the people. Because if you go and check eyewitnesses and different video accounts of different angles and people doing different breakdowns of that video of that valley, you see that there was no shots coming to his direction, and rather the sounds of the bullets that were shot was his agents and his agents doing the shooting, because it fired about 3 to 4 times. And not only that, this blood thing in the ear, if you got shot by a bullet, even if it did graze, it would take chunks of your ear. That's one. And number two, if it did graze your ear, you would be tending, those agents would be tending the wound. You wouldn't leave it exposed just in case of infections or bleed out, because the ears do bleed very heavily, man. So that's off anyway, So they just made it a drama piece scene, just so he can look patriotic with his fist out in the air. Maybe to stir up emotions and to make you think, oh, they're out for Trump. Oh no, they're out for the left, or they're out for the right, or whatever position they play. It's just pulling the heartstrings of the people. And Negroes, they're gonna look at him like the next 50 Cent because he got shot. All this is propaganda. Get scriptures. Revelations 13:11, and I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had 2 horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, man. And that's talking about the political sect of America, man. The left and the right, the Republicans and the Democrats, all these political parties. Yeah. However, both sides are part of the beast. And the elites, or as Alex Jones will call them, the globalists, the super elites, they are the controllers of all sides and oppositions. They play the good guy and the bad guy. Good cop, bad cop. And they trick the minds of the people. Because all of this, no matter who you vote for, it's already in favor and pre-planned by the elites. It's just a theater show. Anyways, this is Mark 3:26. This is actually trying to bring division. These elites actually want division. And anyway, it's prophetic that division is going to happen anyway. Like Civil War. The movie recently just came out this year about Civil War. Right? And what did that, the so-called white man say, potentially Edomite, with his, his American AR? What was he telling those foreigners or people that look different, even if they were from America? He was saying, what type of American are you? And if he didn't like that type of American, if they looked like a foreigner or he didn't like their ways, what did he do? He puts, stones in their chest, man. Yeah, so that's what's coming to America and various places of the world, but especially America. Mark 3:26, and if Satan rise against himself, yeah, because there's division amongst the land that Esau occupies and around the world, because you got other Western countries betraying America, which is biblical. These that shall hate the whore. European countries turning away from America. European countries are at war with each other. Babylon the Great, America, UK, with against Russia, so-called white countries, right? Colonize, who colonizes, European colonizers occupy. Yeah, white on white crime. And if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand but have an end. So Esau is coming to an end. Within himself, with wherever he is in his country, or wherever he's expanded, or whoever he's trying to fight, is coming to an end because he's in division, man. And you can't stand when you're not united. So it's funny. The so-called United States is now turned into the divided states. The divided states of America. So it has an end. And Civil War, the movie, shows you that. Matthew 24, verse 3, then I jump to verse 6. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming, and of the end of the world, the end of society, the end of this kingdom? Yeah? The end of these Edomite so-called white people ruling, in particular Babylon the Great, America. Jump to verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. Are we not witnessing this? Are we not hearing these rumors? Is there not tension and friction, in the Middle East with the Ish people in that state, and the Palestinians, the Palis, Russia, China, Iran, and America, UK, and various other countries? Yeah. It's leading up to what? The big WW3. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. So this is prophetic. It has to happen. It's inevitable. But the end is not yet, not just yet. For nation shall rise against nation. Yeah. This country versus this country. This race versus this race. This people versus this people. And kingdom against kingdom. This superpower against this superpower. And also within those countries. Skirmishes, uproars of the people, civil wars, internal division and conflict, political division, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. But this is all the trick of the elites, man. 2 Corinthians 2 verse 11, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Let me look to the word device. And the Greek word is noema, and it says, outline of biblical usage, a mental perception, thought, an evil purpose. In other words, an evil agenda. This is an agenda of the elites to get people fighting each other. So what then happens? Was it called the PRS, problem, reaction, solution? So they create a problem where people start fighting each other and being divided. Yeah. And that's the reaction of the people. Then the elites come with the solution. Well, it looks like all of you are behaving like beasts and animals. So we have to use force. We have to enforce new laws to take away more of your rights, because you're incapable of doing things yourself. This is what it is. It's to justify them having more power than you. And the great way of them taking your privacy and power is what? Through the CHIP, the MOTB, and that's written in Revelations 13:16. The implantable device that is going to be used for currency, the way of living, transactions, buying and selling, and so forth. Yeah, this is all a psyops, trick of the mind. The media is used to manipulate people. Just some quotes. John Stockwell. It's the function of the CIA to keep the world unstable and to propagandize and teach the American people to hate through the use of media, obviously. So we will let the establishment spend any amount of money on arms. John Stockwell, former CIA, former author. There's other ones where he actually talks more about the media specifically, but John Stockwell, CIA, spills the beans on how CIA run propaganda pieces through the international media. You got this one. We know our disinformation program is complete when everything the American public believes is false. William Casey, CIA director, in first staff meeting in 1981. We again let sink in good hard. So you got to be careful. Media. That's why there's an alternative media. But see, even with that, it's good to watch news and alternative news and stuff. But guess what? There's also controlled opposition as well. People posing as good guys, or people posing like they're truthers and stuff like that, but really they're agents. So you got to be careful. That's why the truth, the word, the scriptures, Yahweh Shai, the Spirit of the Lord, is what we need to rely on and have faith on. Ultimately, Anyways, with that, all praise be to Yahweh, Bashmishah, Bashmikakadash, Shalom.